Hi everyone, my name is Noor Hammad. I'm a PhD student at the HCI Institute at Carnegie Mellon University. Today I'll be sharing our in-progress work towards examining the effects of live streaming in educational game. And this is a project I'm working on alongside my co-advisors Erik Harpstead and Jessica Hammer. So the call for participatory online learning experiences is stronger than ever due to the COVID-19 pandemic. And live streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube Live present an interesting opportunity to answer that call. And it's an opportunity that has been a growing area of research in the HCI research community. Our work in particular is concerned with educational games and how we can bring educational games into the live streaming experience. So with this work, what we're proposing is a study where we stream existing educational games as is on live stream platforms and examining the learning gains. So why would we do that? If you look at live stream platforms like Twitch, they're incredibly popular now, and we know that learning is already happening on Twitch through informal learning communities. But what we also know from work conducted by Payne and others is that by engaging in a live stream of an entertainment game as a viewer, it is possible to enhance your in-game performance and increase your in-game skill. So clearly it is possible to learn from watching an entertainment game being played. But with educational games, they're built from the ground up to support a set of learning outcomes. In an educational game, an increase in mechanical know-how or an increase in in-game performance should transfer to progress towards educational outcomes outside of the game context. So while Payne and others found improvement in in-game performance from watching a stream of an entertainment game, we're trying to see if the same is true with an educational game instead. So with our primary research question, we ask, to what extent do the learning outcomes of an educational game transfer to the live streaming context? Our plan here is a 4-condition study to address this research question. And at the heart of our study is this educational game called Angle Jungle. It's a game, it's an iOS game developed by some students from the Carnegie Mellon Entertainment Technology Center. And it is a puzzle game that teaches angle-related concepts. Our participants will be from a local Pennsylvania school in 4th to 6th grade, which is the same age group that the game targets. And the participants will be placed into one of the 4 conditions. Starting with condition 1, we have the play condition. Here there's no live streaming or viewing involved. Participants play the game as it was meant to be played, just by themselves on their devices. Next, we have the streaming condition. Here participants will watch a streamer play Angle Jungle, and they can interact with each other and with the streamer through the text chat. Next, we have the viewing condition. Here, participants will again watch someone play Angle Jungle, but there is no text chat enabled. They cannot interact with each other or with the streamer. It is akin to watching an asynchronous recorded YouTube video. Lastly, we have our instruction condition. Here, participants will take part in a remote virtual lesson on Zoom, covering the same angle-related concepts that the game covers. On the topic of Zoom, we're also using it as our live stream platform as well. Due to the age restrictions around Twitch, we're working with a really young age group here. So we're going to be using the Zoom webinar feature to simulate the live streaming environment. And in each of the 4 conditions, the participants will take a pre-test and a post-test for us to examine learning gains, but also we're going to be collecting text chat data as well. So in the immediate future, our work will include executing the study, analyzing the data, and sharing the results. But one of our primary motivations for this work is creating educational games that are built from the ground up for live streaming platforms to democratize access to educational games in the process. So with this work, we are hoping to understand what works and what doesn't about existing live streaming interfaces so that we can improve them for educational games in the future. Thank you very much for listening, and a special thanks to the NSF for funding this work, and to my co-authors Erik Harpstead and Jessica Hammer as well. Thank you.